Hope you're all ready for this one.
And it's coming up next. Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. It's week 2 of this NFL season. Couple of teams feeling good, Greg. Victory in the season opener, and that gives you just great momentum off the schneid to start the season. Now, what's ahead for these guys?
Going into week 1 was always kind of an interesting deal, Mike, and I always felt as a player, you prepare months for week 1, and then you prepare 7 days for week 2. It's kind of a very interesting thing, and here you have both teams, 1-0, gotten off to a great start. Now you only got a week to turn.
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, this team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Now they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They're all set to punt this one away. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The visitors' offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. He'll drop to throw. That one taken in for the score. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready for their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. A short pickup to the 38. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. 3rd down and 9. He'll try to run for it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. He's got his man, right side. It's complete. They get 21 on that one. That's enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation.
This crowd hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish. The red flag is on the field. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. That is caught by the tight end for the touchdown. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike. We say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Finding room at midfield. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll send their tight end left. This one complete to Sutton. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. 3rd and a yard. Now, faking the give. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. He is in. Has a touchdown. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
A try here for the extra point. He knocks it through, and his guys are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. We are through one. 14-7 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Tight end motioning left.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. A wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Throwing now on 1st and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Slot receiver headed right. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing now from the gun. A throw on the move is caught. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Tight end going in motion here. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to pick up the first down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Now a give up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming, getting started with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He goes right back to Sutton. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. And that will be a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. Back to throw. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I will be right back after this. He'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys are back within a score. It's now 17-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now an opening past the 30. The visitors' offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. And this time they'll just keep it on the ground. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Here's their punter now, as he'll come on to punt this one away. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. So now this team's offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
2nd and 6.
So we have reached halftime with these two teams separated by a touchdown. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This team's offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. They'll throw out of the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. They send the tight end in motion. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Up the middle they go. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd and long. incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. There's that man again, another catch.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction, defense. Still 2nd down.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Second down and 3. Back to the air one more time. The catch made there by Sutton. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That one is caught beyond the pylon for the score.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay is going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Now they'll run. It's a counter. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. He's going to let this one go deep. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it to the outside. Hauled in by Sutton. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Leads to 3rd down and 5.
They'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 48-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 22-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And they've got him at the 19-yard line. They're into the red zone and still on the march. 1st down picked up.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's...
And he's in for the touchdown. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And his guys will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. His throw left side is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Look wide, get this one complete, and he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. Putting the tight end in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now a give on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This one taken at the 7. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The throw on the run is complete. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Now, faking the give. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, They convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
That is caught at the 3. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. They'll look to throw yet again. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. They'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw again. He's got it at the 3. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. That's a sideline shot. Caught by Sutton.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way.
He puts it up, and it's caught. Has a touchdown. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all off-season long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Going for it all. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And he's got the first down. Well done there as they pick up a 4th and 5. Back to the air one more time. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's going to tuck it and go. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Here's a toss, right side. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? They'll throw out of the gun. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Quick throw here is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the visitors are able to cut into the deficit.
Visitors 27.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now a run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, I fumbled the football. It is picked up by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff running right. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
ball carried by number 23. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.